Hello Aries, how are you? How are you really? This is your weekly tarot reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I pray that all is well with you, lovelies. We're gonna go ahead and jump into your weekly tarot reading, aka your forecast, and we're gonna see what's in store for you, what you can expect for this week, or what you can watch out for. Okay, all right, so here we have the King of Cups, Aries. Okay, so nice. Okay, so this week it almost looks as if you are embracing your emotions. Okay, even the bad ones. Okay, so don't feel bad about it. Okay, so if you have been feeling angry, it looks like this week you're gonna be expressing that. Okay, or if you've been feeling really happy and grateful for the people in your life, I say this week, this may be the week that you find yourself more lovey-dovey and just letting them know, like, hey, I really love you and I just thank you for everything that you've done for me. Like that type of stuff, okay? So this is really good, okay? You're honoring your emotions this week. You're expressing yourself. You're letting people know how you feel in both the good ways and the bad ways, okay? So yeah, with the bad ways, I would just say it ain't what you say, it's just how you say it, okay? As long as you're using diplomacy, you should be good this week, Aries. Okay? You should be good this week. Because I don't know, a lot of people, like, they're scared to, like, express their anger towards people. But I don't think expressing your anger towards people is the problem. I just think it's how it's delivered, you know, that is really the problem. Okay, so like somebody angered you because they didn't show up to a meeting or something, and just let them know, like, hey, you know, I was really expecting you to be there. Especially like, why wasn't you there? We was expecting you. You didn't show up. Like, you know, it's I'm not saying y'all are like that. I'm just saying, you know, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it this week, Aries. Okay. So I'm all about communicating, okay? Especially if somebody has hurt your feelings, okay? This week I see that you're actually gonna be letting them know that, okay? And I fully support you. Do I support you cussing people out? That will be very entertaining, but no. I do not condone cussing people out, and I don't support that. It'll be really entertaining though. If I was around, I'd be in the background laughing, okay? Here we have the Page of Wands in reverse, okay? So the vibes that I'm getting here, Aries, is being that you're starting your week out wanting to express yourself. Up until now, you may not have been expressing yourself, okay? And actually expressing yourself may be something that's kind of new for you, okay? You're probably used to pushing things away and just not caring and being nonchalant and just really showing the world that you don't care. Okay, just to protect yourself. Like I'm very guilty of that myself, so there's no shame in it. But like, yeah, for you to be starting your week out wanting to express yourself, it's letting me know that you have not, or either you have, but not to the highest potential. Okay. But yeah, it's almost as if like you're just changing your path now, okay? So for some of you Aries, you may have found yourself actually bottling up your emotions, and it's like you see that that's like not healthy for you. So it's like now you're wanting to kind of get things off of your chest now. But this is the Page of Wands in reverse, okay? So it's just kind of like you might be kind of wondering if you should express yourself, I guess. Okay, so like if you do have love for somebody, or if you're feeling happy and grateful for them, it's almost as if you're like, you know, I appreciate them, but I don't know if I should tell them that. But like if you do feel like that, like why would you not want to tell them that you're happy for them and grateful for them? Okay, and if you're angry with somebody, it's almost as if like you're going to tell them, but it's like, do you feel like that will cause like a problem? Okay, why is the Page of Wands in reverse? Okay, or either like some type of, it looks like, okay, for some of you Aries, maybe a new beginning is starting and you may not feel all too optimistic about it, okay? For some of you Aries, if you recently have moved somewhere, you may actually kind of be feeling a little homesick and like wanting to go back home, but it's almost as if like you don't want to tell anybody that, okay? It looks like for some of you Aries, something drastic in your life has changed, or if you're in a relationship or married, something new popped up, okay? So maybe you have a new child or something, or maybe you just moved in with your partner, or just looks like some type of new path has popped up, okay? Or will be popping up, but you may feel some type of way about it, okay? But I do see that you will be expressing yourself about it, okay? This came out sideways, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, so all right, so this is 2 of Cups. Okay, so it involves some type of partnership, okay, and a new path. Okay, so for some of you who are on a job, okay, it's almost as if like maybe there's a new policy in place. Okay, especially with these COVID mandates and all this stuff going on, there may be a new policy in place or a new procedure or a new boss in charge, or you may be moving to a new area. But long story short, this new thing, it has you feeling some type of way about it, okay? It's like half of you is okay with it, but the other half of you is like, no, something's not right about this. I don't think I really like this too much, okay? So I see that some of you may be expressing to your employers kind of your confusion as to why things have changed, okay? So like if the schedules have changed drastically, if you got a new boss, I see that you're going into work like, it's cool and all, but like, why did this happen, okay? This came out of nowhere too. So yeah, in heavy contemplation about this, or if you're in a relationship or marriage, it's just like, okay, maybe there's a new thing that your partner has mentioned to you, and you kind of may be on the fence about it a little bit, okay? Especially with this 2 of Cups being sideways, you may kind of be on the fence about it, okay? Like you're single and somebody has come to you because they want to be with you. It's kind of like you may be really thinking about that, because like you may like the person, but you may be thinking to yourself like, I don't know if I want to be with you. Like, I don't know yet because I don't have all the information. I don't know much about you. We just met. Yeah, I don't know, okay? Or if you're in a relationship and your person is wanting marriage or wanting kids or wanting an animal or wanting to move away, it's like whatever has been mentioned to you by your partner, it really has you thinking this week, okay? And I say that you will be expressing your concerns, okay, if you haven't already. It's almost as if like it's not so much as throwing you off guard, but it really has you thinking. It's something that they're mentioning. I don't know if they're talking about moving, or maybe they're wanting to, you know, marry you or have kids, or whatever idea that they have presented to you, or whatever change has popped up. You may, you're on the fence about it. You're really needing time to think about this. I don't know. It looks like whatever they brought up or will be bringing up, it looks like it'll not so much as rub you the wrong way, but it's kind of taking you back a little bit. Okay, so why the 7 of Wands in reverse? Okay, so why is it making you feel that way? Okay. Why the 7 of Wands? Okay. Why the 7 of Wands in reverse? Okay, so new foundation, and okay, so your partner may have already mentioned some type of opportunity to you that would probably bring about a change in y'all's financial status, or they broke down some news to you about there being a change in finances, okay? So like for instance, if your partner has been making a lot of money, they may have recently come to you and was just like, so I got laid off, okay? And it's kind of like you're taken aback by this one, because it'll be a change in y'all's financial status, and I don't know if that would interfere with what all y'all have going on or not, but it's almost as if, okay, so I see why you're on the fence about this, because it's almost as if like you want to express how you feel, but you know that that'll probably not make things any better, okay? or if your partner has come to you about some type of business idea that will, you know, allow a change in y'all's finances or an increase in it. It's just you're questioning it, okay? You may feel on the fence about it, okay? So I don't know, you may kind of feel a little skeptical right now, okay? Or you may feel like, I don't know, you may feel like it's a bit of a stretch, okay? So if they're like, look, baby, we could be investing in stocks and we can make this amount of money, you may be thinking to yourself like, that sounds good, but where's the facts? Where's the evidence? Who finna invest money into this? How long is it gonna take for this market to shoot up? What's gonna happen if it go down? And it's just, you have a lot of concerns here, Aries, okay? Whatever they mention to you, it probably sounds, I don't know, you may see it as kind of like maybe a scam, or you may feel like did you get all the details? Did this person tell you what's going to be required on our end? Is there any hidden, like, small prints on the back of the contract? Like, what else is there that you don't know about? Like, you coming to me about this opportunity, but you may feel like there's just some facts that are missing out, okay? You may feel like your partner is not telling you everything about this that you need to know. You may also feel like they don't even know the full story about this opportunity, okay? But it does look like your partner is bringing up some type of change, okay? Or even if they're wanting to move or downsize or upsize, it's just in your mind, you may be calculating, like, do you not know, like, what's going to have to happen for this change to occur? Or what's going to happen now that this change has occurred? Like, yeah, this kind of throwing you off a little bit, Aries. And you'll be kind of telling them how you feel. It's like you're kind of supportive and happy and optimistic, but it's almost as if like another voice inside of you, whether it's pessimistic or cynical or skeptical, or like your more realistic side, like this is like your happy side, like, yeah, that sounds really good. And then the other half is like, yeah, it sounds really good. Like, what's wrong with it? Like, what's the catch? It may be something good, okay? You know, you may not have all the details like you want, you know? So, Aries, this new change that has occurred in your life, you may have your doubts, but it may actually be something good, okay? So, like, the way I see it is like you'll never know until you actually try it out, you know? It might sound too good to be true, okay? But, you know, it's just, you never know until you try it, you know? You never know. But if your partner has brought up maybe some type of idea that they want to do in life that could probably bring them a lot of success and wealth and fortune and all, I would say that your partner is coming from a very genuine and innocent place. Okay, yeah, you may have your doubts about what it is that your partner is talking about engaging in, you know, to make more money, but I would just say to just try your best to be supportive, okay? Even if you kind of disagree with what they're doing or thinking about doing, okay? Or even if you feel like it might not go that well, it's just kind of like what I was telling Pisces in their reading. It's all about free will, okay? So if that's something your partner wants to do, it looks like you're probably wanting to tell them like that's a horrible idea, it sounds too good to be true, we don't have all the information, it don't sound right, something don't feel right. But you can still express that, but in like a really nice tone, but still be very respectful of what it is that they're trying to do. Whether you think it'll work or not, your partner will appreciate the fact that you're sticking by their side and supporting them anyway, okay? If you think them investing that money in that stock is a bad idea, you know, you don't have to let them know that, but if you want to let them know that, you can in a really cool way. But also just be supportive this week, Aries, okay? If your partner has mentioned something to you, or if they will mention something to you, even if you disagree, you know? And that's something that I myself am working on and have realized that just because you disagree with somebody, it's like you don't have to tell them that. Like, it doesn't mean that y'all not on the same page. It's just y'all don't agree. Y'all see things differently. They want to do something different from you, and that's like absolutely fine. Something else that I noticed and learned is that just because you're in a relationship or marriage with somebody, that doesn't mean that they always have to agree with you, and that always doesn't mean that just because you disagree with what they're doing, it doesn't mean they have to stop what they're doing, especially if it's not like cheating or things of that nature. Like, if they're doing you dirty, like, okay, leave. But if there's something in their own particular lives that they want to do, like with their money, or, you know, if they have a habit of speeding on the highway or something, like, that's just them. Like, all you can do is express your concerns, like, you know, when you speed on the highway, that really scares me, and I worry about your well-being. I don't want you to get a ticket. You can tell them that, but at the end of the day, your partner is going to do what they want to do, regardless, you know? So it's just kind of best to just be supportive, you know? And that's for some of you Aries, whoever it applies to. But it looks like some type of new changes here, and it's like you're eyeballing it. It's like you feel two different ways about it. It's like half of you is like, okay, yeah, that sounds really good. The other half is like, I don't know about that, you know? But the only way you will know, Aries, is if you actually go along with it and really test it out. And if it's an idea that your partner has brought up to you, all you can do is just really, you know, just sit back, watch them, and just see how it plays out. And if it does not play out well for your partner, I know you'll probably want to, you know, express yourself and be like, I told you so. But, you know, just this week is about just basically going with the flow. And if your partner has mentioned something to you, it's just being supportive, okay? Being that supportive person behind them, whether you agree or not, whether you think that deal is too good to be true or not. And just really having their backs this week, okay? Like, if you just have to tell them, Aries, there's always a way to tell them. And, you know, and if you don't tell them, you know, that's fine too, because, you know, right now your partner just may need somebody to believe in them and not to tell them that their ideas seem crazy or that their ideas just seem too good to be true, okay? So, yeah, this is a week, I don't know, for some of you Aries, you may have to bite your tongue this week, okay? Because it looks like it's something that your partner wants to do. And it's in hopes that, you know, they could make y'all's situation better, okay? So if you could understand your partner's point of view, where they're coming from, it's like they're just wanting to make things better. Even if you feel like it'll make things worse, or even if you feel like it's not gonna work, it's almost as if this week you're really going to have to put your own feelings to the side and allow your partner to embark on this new journey, because they're doing it with the intention to make things better. They're doing it to show you that they love you, but they can't do that if you hold them back or try to hold them back. And basically they need you to be a soft voice this week. They need you to be supportive this week, okay? So like I told y'all in the beginning of y'all's video, if you're feeling love or if you're feeling grateful for your partner, this is the week to tell them that, okay? Because who knows, Aries, maybe your partner has some type of really nice idea brewing up, but they just have not told you because they may think that you're going to disagree with them. But if you tell them like, hey, I really love you and I appreciate everything you've been doing, I just want to let you know you're a wonderful person. Who knows, Aries, you may give them that spark that they need to go ahead and carry it out, and it may change y'all's situation for the absolute best. And if you're not with anybody, Aries, it looks like some type of change is popping up, whether financially, some type of opportunity is popping up in your life, and you're kind of eyeballing it. Like, it sounds good, but you're just like, I don't know about that, okay? You may be finding yourself really thinking about it pretty hard, okay? Contemplating on if you want to take this offer or not, whether it's romantically, financially, okay? But yeah, just allow yourself time to make that decision, no rush. And if your partner is wanting to make a decision on what it is that they want to do that will make things better for y'all, I would just say this is the week to encourage them and to be supportive, whether you disagree or not, Aries, okay? Okay. Anyways, that's y'all's reading for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. I pray that all goes well for you guys. Be sure to like this video so I can tell that you're interested. Also subscribe so that the next time y'all's video comes out, you will have first-hand access to it. And also, if you want to, you can comment at the bottom how this resonates with you so that the other Aries can see it and that they can comment and y'all can have your own community, okay? Once again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, toodles!